Hello and welcome to a new series of lessons that I'm calling Chess Teaching Life Lessons. And it's about learning how to play chess and how chess teaches us how to live life. So here we go. The first lesson I'm calling teamwork or cooperation. And here we have a king and a rook against a lone king. So the aim of the game is the king and the rook have to win. They can win in this position. They can win quite easily, but they can also mess it up very easily. So the key to it is teamwork. And the first move must be with the rook, and the rook must go up here. If the king says, I want the first move, won't be so effective. The most effective way, the quickest way to do it, is to move the rook up here, because you have to restrict the enemy king. You can't checkmate the king while it's wandering loose in the middle of the board. You have to get it restricted to the back line, preferably in a corner. So we'll see what happens. Okay, black goes here. Now it's the king's turn. Now the king had to be a little bit patient, had to wait for the rook to go first. Now the king goes. Black king goes here, and you can see black's game. Black is just trying to hassle. So the rook moves as far away as it can. Black chases after again. Well, what else can you do? Okay, the white king comes up. Black king goes. White king comes up further. Black king, what else can he do? White king is racing up the board here. Black king, white king, black king. Now again, it's the rook's turn. Very important in teamwork. You have to wait for the other person when it's their turn. If the white king gets selfish and says, no, I want to move, well, okay, but what's he going to do? If he moves back, then black can just gobble up the rook and the winner's gone. So what else can he do? If he moves here, well, then black just runs away and we're not really getting anywhere. So instead of moving the king here, we move the rook. And this is an important thing. We move the rook here because it keeps the king boxed in. Now black has only one move to make, and it's there. Now checkmate, and so we're finished. We did it. But notice how it took perfect cooperation between the rook and the king at each step. And isn't that the same with life? Sometimes we can do things by ourselves, but very often we can't. It requires cooperation, and cooperation and teamwork requires taking your turn, and when it's not your turn, patiently waiting for the other person to take their turn.